On the air for more than 60 years, this is television's oldest and most successful real estate program, The House Detective. The House Detective is brought to you by Axia Home Loans, White Lotus, Loca Tile Group, Nicole Williams State Farm Office, First Centennial Title, Campbell's Carpets, Accent Window Coverings, Norwalk Furniture Gallery, Master Service Plumbing, Scott Roofing, Nevada Custom Closets, and Flowers by Patty, with resale homes exclusively from RE/MAX Gold. And now, here's third-generation house detective Greg Newman.
Good afternoon and welcome to the House Detective. If you missed our show last week, not a problem. You missed that here at Norwalk Furniture Gallery, where we tape the show each week, they're having a massive inventory reduction sale. That, a lot of information, as we're going to do again this week, are all a part of the show. You can always go to our website, thehousedetectivereno.com, look on the past episodes page to see the whole episode. Now we're going to bring you right out to Little Lane down in Carson City. Really innovative community right in the heart of the capital. Here's Little Lane getting things started on the House Detective.
Not far from the pristine shores of Lake Tahoe and a few blocks from the capital is Little Lane at Carson City. Here you have an innovative community of 3 and 4 bedroom homes, all with Bates Homes' signature features. With easy to maintain lifestyle, Little Lane could be either your primary residence or a luxurious second home. Stop by the models to see these elegant homes just a few blocks east of Carson Street. It's Little Lane at Carson City, created by Bates Homes.
Change happens in our community and with your family, and so do your insurance needs. I'm Nicole Williams, your local State Farm agent. My team and I are here 5 days a week to help with your changing insurance needs. We're committed to personal service, so when you call, stop by, or set up a virtual appointment, we can create a plan that's right for you. Call to make an appointment or stop by our convenient Midtown office to see if we can save you some money on your auto, home, or life insurance needs.
This portion of the House Detective is brought to you by RE/MAX Gold.
We know all about the headlines about how a year ago interest rates were artificially low. That's the part of the headline that you don't see. But what's different about the rest of this market? We brought in a couple of professionals from RE/MAX Gold. I've got Sheree and Raymond joining. Okay, as far as sellers are concerned, the difference now from a year ago is what?
I just think it's a matter of making buyers and sellers aware and agreeing to get to a place where we weren't a year ago. So like you've seen, Ray.
And a lot of things have changed.
A lot of things have changed. So for you as an agent, it's a lot easier market to work with both buyers and sellers in, right, Raymond?
Yeah, everybody is giving a little bit and taking as well. And one thing that I've loved in this market, it's provided a lot less pressure for the buyers. And now the buyers are asking for some help from the sellers to buy that on that, that interest rate loan. One of my most recent clients got into contract. We were at a 6.9% interest rate, but with help from the sellers, he locked in at 5.56. That's amazing.
That is amazing. That gives you a good idea of what's going on with our market. With that knowledge, we'll get into some homes from RE/MAX Gold. Number 1, let's see that.
Let's get started with the ride out to Spanish Springs for home number 1. This single-level home has a light and bright feel. The first feature you'll notice with this 4-bedroom, 3-bath home is the curb appeal. Step inside to find a formal living and elegant dining area. You're just steps away from the kitchen where you'll find a walk-in pantry, a separate veggie sink, and a serving bar. Additional features include a gas fireplace, a primary suite that's located away from the other bedrooms, and a separate office. There's room to park your RV, and the water feature adds to the backyard setting. This 3,520 square foot home is priced at $990,000. To find out more about home number 1, call Vanessa Robar at RE/MAX Gold. Vanessa's number is 78-RE/MAX.
Located just a few blocks from downtown Gardenville is home number 2. You've got a park in one direction, open space in another, and just a few blocks from the charm of the city. Set in a newer community, this 4-bedroom, 3-bath home has a rear entry detached garage with a front porch. Inside, that creative design continues with comfortable open design, and each of the bedrooms are upstairs, and there's additional living space with a loft. With almost 2,100 square feet, this Gardenville address has the asking price of $542,000. Give Marilyn Stolson a call at RE/MAX Gold and ask her about home number 2. Marilyn's number is 78 REMAX.
It's townhome living at Esplanade and Damani Ranch. Home number 3 has such features as a private swimming pool with spa and workout center in a private community with pathways. Along with a great location, this 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home has an open floor plan that's designed around a great room. The kitchen features an island with granite and stylish cabinetry. Upstairs are each of the bedrooms and they enjoy views of open space. The rear yard is easy to maintain with a paver patio. This 1,833 square foot home has the asking price of $549,900 and there's a 2-car garage. Call Eric Schott at REMAX Gold and ask him about home number 3. Eric's number is 78 REMAX.
Clean and ready for the next family. That's the first but not the last highlight of home number 4 in the North Valleys. This clean, newer home has some impressive features. This single-level 4-bedroom, 3-bath home greets you with an impressive great room. The kitchen looks across an expansive granite island, and that's part of the living space. As a bonus, there's a full, separate living space with separate entry, and the bath has a roll-in shower. When you step back out, you'll have unobstructed views of Peavine across the paver patio, where there's some sport turf to keep the water and maintenance to a minimum. The asking price of this 2,563 square foot home is $799,000. For a private showing of home number 4, please call Ken Scott. Ken's number at REMAX Gold is 78 REMAX.
The Meadows in South Suburban Reno was one of the area's most successful new home communities. Home number 5 is our first opportunity to bring you a home in this fast-moving, newer neighborhood. You'll notice the modern style that fills the neighborhood from the moment you move through the gates. Quickly, you're at the front door of this single-level 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home. Plank tile flooring, modern doors, and quartz counters, even creative lighting remind you this is something special and modern. There's a covered patio for some extra space out back with this 2,323 square foot home. The asking price is $889,000, and you're not far from almost all goods, services, and schools. Give Mike Smith a call at REMAX Gold and ask him about home number 5. Mike's number is 78 REMAX.
78 REMAX, that is a phone number. It's 787-3629. You can get a hold of Mike. He'd love to show you that beautiful home in South Suburban Reno. All right, guys, I'm going to give you a break, and we want to remind you that Master Service Plumbing is there for your plumbing emergencies 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. It's Master Service Plumbing here on The House Detective.
Before the phone rings here at Master Service Plumbing, our team of professionals are getting ready for what comes next. We make sure that our journeyman plumbers have all of the equipment and training necessary to do whatever the next job brings. We make sure to be on time and get the job done quickly so we can keep our rates competitive. And we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for those plumbing emergencies. We're family owned, Master Service Plumbing, fixing Nevada's plumbing since 1991.
Welcome to Sierra Colina, a privately gated community of luxurious new homes located on Lake Tahoe's East Shore and State Line, Nevada. Live near world-class skiing, lakefront golf, and endless indoor and outdoor activities 365 days a year in one of the most beautiful places on earth. The homes feature open concept floor plans with cathedral ceilings, high-end Tahoe-inspired interior design, and priceless lake and mountain views. Stop by and tour our model homes, or visit us online at sierracolina.com to learn more.
We're more than just a furniture store. We can help transform your home or your room. Hi, I'm Michelle, owner of Norwalk Furniture Gallery and Accent Window Coverings. We offer competitively priced flooring, area rugs, furniture, art, unique accessories, and window coverings. Best of all, we can help pull it all together with our free in-home interior design services. We are located on South Virginia in the Winters Crossing Shopping Center. Come visit Norwalk Furniture Gallery today and let us help you create the perfect space.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by Axia Home Loans.
My next guest is going to say, oh, I know exactly what your interest rate's going to be just by looking at the color of your eyes. And there's nothing further from the truth. We've got Andy McDonald joining me once again. You get that question all the time, don't you? That's what everybody seems to think you know right off the top of your head.
Well, people want to use it as a conversation starter. Hey, Andy, what are the rates?
Okay. And the answer to them is, if you're a smart professional, it's different for almost everybody.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of things that go into a rate. We call it risk-based pricing.
Okay.
So if you have a 800 FICO score and you're putting down 50% and your debt-to-income ratio is low, you're going to get great pricing.
Okay.
And then there's certain programs like Generally, a VA loan has a lower interest rate than a conventional loan. So there's a million different programs, and there's a million different factors. Not a million, but there's a lot of them. If you
it's close, actually, to if you put in all the different factors that from your interest rate to your income to everything in between, then yeah, there could be almost a million different factors. That brings us to the next topic, which is things are about to change just a little bit if you're struggling to get your interest rate up, right?
There's going to be some changes on conventional loans starting May 1st. So those are loans purchased after May 1st. So it's actually going to come into play next month. And so they're called LLPAs, loan level price adjustments.
Okay.
And so for the perfect borrowers, it's really not going to affect you much. But for the first time, debt to income ratio is going to be a factor in rates and the type of homes. So primary residences are going to be way better than, say, investment properties. So there'll be more changes on every single program.
When you say a change, does it mean a interest rate hike, or it does? Okay, that's what we're expecting to see. That means too, you got to work ahead a little bit. So if it's about an interest rate adjustment, this is something that you can work with.
Absolutely. This is a huge thing. And you know, I've done the show a few times, and I've always tried to explain, like, give your mortgage professional as much time as you possibly can. Because if you come to me and want to buy a house next week, we're probably going with where you're at today. But if you give me 3 months, a year, whatever, I can improve your debt to income ratio. Oftentimes by saying, hey, pay this credit card off, don't buy a car, do that kind of stuff.
Sure.
I really can affect your credit score. You know, and I remember one kid, I changed his credit score 87 points in 3 weeks. So, I mean, that's going to be the difference between, you know, paying for what, you know, getting a payment where you want it, or qualifying or not qualifying. So the more time mortgage professional has, the better you're going to be, the better situation you'll be in.
And even if it's an investment property, a second property, you can help as well, because it may just simply be you need to sock away a little bit more cash to put towards that product.
Right, so yeah, exactly, the more time. If you think you're going to buy a house later this year or next year or 5 years down the road, know where you're at today.
Good stuff. You got to have that base. Sit down with Andy. How they get in touch with you?
Best phone number, you can call or text 775-771-7030.
It's Andy McDonald with Axia Home Loans. Thanks, Andy.
Thanks, Greg.
Okay. Now we want to remind you it's Scott Roofing, and they've been roofing homes in our area for more than 70 years. Here they are on The House Detective.
Your roof is the first line of defense against Mother Nature. Don't leave it to just any company. Trust a local company that's been in Northern Nevada for 70 years. Hi, I'm Justin from Scott Roofing. Our family-owned company has been in the roofing business since 1948. We use only the highest quality products from companies like Certainty and Malarkey to ensure your roof lasts almost as long as your home does. And we have a great team of professionals ready to repair or install your roof when you call. We're Scott Roofing, celebrating 70 years of roofing Nevada homes.
Tucked between Nevada's oldest settlement, the natural beauty of the Carson Valley, and the fairways of Genoa Lakes is Mountain Meadow Estates. This neighborhood of semi-custom homes will offer 4 different creative designs with separate elevations. At Mountain Meadow Estates, you're just steps away from the fairways and minutes from the charm of Genoa. Located just off Jacks Valley Road in Genoa, it's Mountain Meadow Estates, presented by Carter Hill Homes.
First Centennial Title has called Nevada home and has been at the forefront of Northern Nevada property transactions for over 40 years. Our in-house team of title, escrow, and real estate professionals work together to provide our clients with the resources and services they need to purchase a home and close a real estate transaction. There's no question a lot goes into the home buying process, and First Centennial Title is here to streamline the closing.
We are First Centennial!
We're on to our second 5 homes from Remax Gold number 6. Raymond, let's see that.
Tucked away in the University Heights is where you'll find home number 6. This spot is on an oversized lot with some city views. Originally inspired by Frank Lloyd Wright, this 2-bedroom, 2-bath home features redwood finish inside and out, and there are hardwood floors, open beam ceilings, and a massive floor-to-ceiling surround fireplace in the great room. The kitchen has an open concept with an island and custom lighting. With a park-like setting, this almost 1,500 square foot home enjoys views of the city lights and the valley. Enjoy this unique opportunity for the asking price of $529,000, and there's a daylight basement. Give me a call, Raymond Solorzano at Remax Gold, and ask me about home number 6. My number is 78 Remax.
Whether you're a smart investor or a first-time home buyer, home number 7 could be a great investment. This home in Sparks has a lot going for it. One of the features going for this classic Sparks home is that it's one of the few with 4 bedrooms and 2 full baths. You might notice there's a new roof and space to park an RV as well. Inside you'll notice new paint and carpet, and the dining area and kitchen have updated flooring. The backyard has a covered patio, but this almost 1,400 square foot home has an attractive price of $386,500. Hagen Sandoval is the person to call about home number 7. Hagen's number at RE/MAX Gold is 78 RE/MAX.
Here's another opportunity to step away from renting and start owning. Home number 8 is a clean townhome in the North Valleys. This 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath has a single-car garage as well, along with new carpeting and a wood-burning fireplace with a tile surround in the living room. The kitchen comes with all of the appliances, and there's a serving window in the dining area with all the updated flooring. This 1,128 square foot townhome has the asking price of $247,000, and the exterior maintenance is all taken care of for you. Call Rhonda Thalman and ask her about home number 8. Rhonda's number at RE/MAX Gold is 78 RE/MAX.
Golf, skiing, shopping, and wide open spaces are just minutes away. Home number 9 is located just off the Mount Rose Highway in Galena Country Estates. But the style of this newer home may keep you home more. Here you have 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, and the primary suite and office are just off the stunning family room on the main level. You'll also find hardwood floors, quartz counters, a prep pantry, and high-end finishes in the kitchen. Another custom touch is the second utility room upstairs, close to the secondary bedrooms and bonus room. The backyard enjoys wonderful views from the covered patio. This 2,875 square foot home has the asking price of $1,299,000. Call Josh Talaka at RE/MAX Gold and let him show you home number 9. Josh's number is 78 RE/MAX.
The Carson Valley is the location of home number 10, the beautiful part of the world just 30 minutes south of Reno. Located in the Skyline neighborhood of Minden, you're going to love this area and the views. Here you will find a single-level, 3-bedroom, 2-bath home that sits on more than a full acre. Inside you'll find large windows for lots of natural light. The well-appointed kitchen enjoys a separate pantry, double ovens, and there's an island. The large primary suite leads you outside, fruit trees, a private patio for your big toys, and full fencing. The asking price of this almost 2,300 square foot home is $838,000. To find out more, give Lauren Moline a call at RE/MAX Gold Gardnerville office and ask her about home number 10. Laura's number is 782-8777.
782-8777. That's the RE/MAX Gold Gardnerville office, and that's how you get in touch with Laura. All right, guys, one more break, and we want to remind you that we tape each week here at Norwalk Furniture Gallery. A part of the gallery is Nevada Custom Closets, and they even have a new dedicated part of the showroom to give you an idea of what they can add to your home when it comes to organization. It's Nevada Custom Closets here on The House Detective.
We're spending more time at home than ever before. That means organization is key to a peaceful house. Here at Nevada Custom Closets, our goal is to bring that organization to all parts of your home. From the living room with creative entertainment spaces to stylish master suites, even impressive garages are part of what we can do for you. Nevada Custom Closets is located inside of Norwalk Furniture Gallery at the corner of Huffaker and South Virginia, or look us up online, Nevada Custom Closets.
Tucked on the edge of the Carson Valley with the Sierras as a backdrop, you'll find a new community, Micah Cottages. Taking full advantage of the space, you'll find cottage homes with creative designs, open living spaces, and in-law suites with separate entry. Each home has upgraded finishes and wonderful views of the mountains. And you're close to shopping and golf in an established neighborhood. It's Micah Cottages, just south of Carson City off 395. Brought to you by Carter Hill Homes.
For more than 30 years and 3 generations, Campbell's Carpets has been freshening up homes in northern Nevada. Step into their showroom to find an extensive selection that's sure to fit your budget. They feature name brands like Shaw and Mohawk. Your home will never look so good. Looking for hardwood? Campbell's can help there too. They have a large selection of hardwood and they do all their own installation. It's family run and locally owned. Campbell's Carpets.
Might have seen on TV the term buy or sell as is. What does that mean, as is? Well, we've got some legal aspect to that. Well, we've brought in Kurt Franke from the law offices of Kurt A. Franke. All right, as is simply means I'm going to sell it just the way it sits, but there's always caveats to that.
Oh, there definitely are.
Okay.
You know, as is means that the seller wants to sell it without making any repairs, but it still doesn't eliminate any liability a seller might have, because you still have to disclose. You still have to do your disclosure form even if you're selling it as is.
Okay, so if in the history of that home there was tremendous water damage, or maybe your foundation was crumbling away and nobody goes and inspects that stuff, or maybe the inspection does come back and disclose all of that, yeah, it could be, here it is, but there may be other caveats involved.
And that's the other important factor, is the buyer is still entitled and should do inspections on an as-is house, just so the buyer knows what the buyer is getting into. At the same time, with the disclosure form, the seller is still liable for any misrepresentations, any fraud on a disclosure form that they purportedly didn't have knowledge of this when they did. So disclose, disclose, disclose is a rule.
That is a good rule, because it is simply taking you off the hook for saying, oh, but I didn't know that that was out there. Well, if you put it out there, then you know this is what the status is of this dwelling.
Right, and they purchased with eyes wide open that way, and you know, every house has, despite its defects, has a buyer out there somewhere.
Sure. And if somebody is purchasing it, it may be for investment purposes in anticipation of turning it around. So they want to know what they're walking into as well.
And that's a reason inspections are still a good idea, even if you're buying as is.
As is. If you think maybe you've gotten into a contract that could be a little shady because as is wasn't quite out there, this could be a time to sit down with Kurt. How they get in touch with you?
Well, you can call my office at 775-827-6100. Speak with Linda or Camille. They'd be happy to set up an appointment, or go to my website. That's LOCAF, LOKF.com.
Law offices of Kurt A. Franke, giving us good advice on as is selling. There's a little bit more to it, as always.
As is.
Good stuff. Thanks, Kurt. Now we want to remind you that White Lotus is there for your house cleaning needs, so you can be out doing other things. And remember, they're licensed, bonded, and insured. Here's White Lotus Home Cleaning Services on The House Detective.
I started with White Lotus over 20 years ago. Originally called them because I live in a house that's on a well and has a septic tank, and they were one of the very, very few companies that use non-toxic biodegradable products. Exquisite home cleaning to me is knowing when I come home after a crew has been to the house that someone who cares about having my house be at the best level it can be has been there.
We're down to our last 5 homes here on a Saturday afternoon, number 11.
Sitting in the shadows of the cottonwoods with songbirds filling the air and plenty of room all around. Home number 11 feels like the country, but you're just minutes from town. Set on a fully landscaped, nearly acre lot, this 3-bedroom with an office, 2-bath. You will notice a contemporary touch with modern flooring and a fireplace in the family room. The kitchen has been updated as well with solid counters, refinished cabinets, and a garden window. Head through the French door to the enchanting backyard with custom water feature, pond, and horse stables. This 2,249 square foot home is priced at $895,000. For a private showing of home number 11, please call Amber Ryle at Remax Gold. Amber's number is 78 Remax.
From the upgraded floor to the pergola in the backyard, the owners have added a number of upgrades to home number 12. This is a single-level, 3-bed, 2-bathroom home with an office in Pioneer Meadows and the edge of Winfield Springs, not far from the fairways of the Red Hawk Golf Course. The move-in ready home has new carpet, upgraded plank flooring, and a fireplace with marble surround. You'll like the open kitchen that has a breakfast bar, stainless steel appliances with granite and ample storage. The backyard is a real showpiece with countless additions like the saltwater hot tub, fruit trees, grapevines, and a water feature. The asking price of this 1,933 square foot home is $549,000, and there's RV parking. If you'd like to know more about home number 12, you're invited to call Dreyer Richards' team at RE/MAX Gold. Their number is 78 RE/MAX.
The trees have grown up, there's some grass and no rear neighbors. Home number 13 in the foothills of East Sparks enjoys a great setting in a quiet family neighborhood. Move inside to find 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. The open floor plan has all neutral colors, making it easy to add your own touches. There are vaulted ceilings and plenty of living space for the versatility for your family's needs. The backyard has some grass, full fencing, a patio, and there are no immediate rear neighbors. Enjoy this 1,436 square foot home for the asking price of $479,900. Call Brett Skinner at RE/MAX Gold and ask him about home number 13. Brett's number is 78 RE/MAX.
Let's head to Somerset for home number 14. Located in a gated neighborhood with this incredible community, you can enjoy all of the area's amenities with an easy-to-maintain home. This 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home greets you with a patio. Inside is an open living space with blend of carpet and tile flooring. The kitchen features breakfast bar, granite, and there's plenty of storage. Each of the bedrooms, a bonus loft, and the utility room are on the second level. This 1,853 square foot home has the asking price of $497,000. And remember, you have a full 2-car garage with this home. Give the David Morris Group a call and ask him to show you home number 14. Their number at RE/MAX Gold is 78 RE/MAX.
Our last stop brings us to this prestigious gated community of St. James Village for home number 15. Set in the shade of the towering pines is an incredible home with an impressive list of features. It rests on over an acre lot that takes in the views and advantage of the topography. There are 5 ensuite bedrooms and room to park 4 cars inside. There is an extensive list of features found inside that include a fireplace framed by floor-to-ceiling etched rock, hickory floors, a home office with floor-to-ceiling bookshelves, and home theater with surround sound and sound-responsive recliners. The asking price of this exceptional custom home that stretches to nearly 6,700 square feet in St. James Village is $2,850,000. Call Tiffany Ross and ask about home number 15. Tiffany's number at RE/MAX Gold is 78 RE/MAX.
78 RE/MAX, or remember, you can go to renotothemax.com. That's where you'll find all of the agents and all of their listings for RE/MAX Gold here in Northern Nevada. I want to thank Sheree and Raymond for joining me, bringing us good information, beautiful homes as always. I want to thank you for joining us. We'll be back here next week, 5:30, our normal time again, right here on Channel 2. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next week. Take care.
The House Detective has been brought to you by Axia Home Loans, White Lotus, Loca Tile Group, Nicole Williams State Farm Office, First Centennial Title, Campbell's Carpets, Accent Window Coverings, Norwalk Furniture Gallery, Master Service Plumbing, Scott Roofing, Nevada Custom Closets, and Flowers by Patty, with resale homes exclusively from RE/MAX Gold.